This right here is why I love riding adventure motorcycles. Like, listen to that. Nothing. I'm literally out here all alone. I can't hear anything but the birds chirping and of course my KTM howling. And it's an absolute perfect day out. In today's video, all I really wanted to do was kind of take you on a trip and show you some of the local trails that I have here in Western Australia. So it's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to be heading through a local state forest, a bunch of different types of terrain. There's going to be some open gravel, we've got some soft sand, we've got some sand whoops, we've had some flooded areas already. So the terrain is really a kind of a good expression of what adventure riding is all about. So saddle up and let's go. Alrighty, so like I said, just exploring some trails today in my local state forest. Lots of tracks, kind of like what we can see here, these fire track roads. We've got a very interesting mix of surfaces. We've got some kind of wet sand, some soft beachy sand, some gravel, wood floor. It's all a little bit different. It kind of changes up almost like every couple hundred meters at least, which is really interesting and challenging. The bike all of a sudden will start to handle and move in different ways. See, now in that soft stuff, you feel that bike wanting to get away. Oof, look how soft and beachy this is. Ooh. Alrighty. So yeah, that beachy soft stuff just comes out of nowhere sometimes. Just grabs the bike, and that's when you really feel the weight of these adventure bikes. Really in that soft stuff, the sand grips the bike and just wants to pull it in every direction. You kind of just have to let the bike find its line and be smooth on the throttle and trust the bike. Really not fight it. I also learnt not to go through these big puddles because some of them are bottomless, it would seem. So avoid them when you can. I just love this route though. It's just so beautiful, these trees, especially on a day like today when the sun's out and it's everything just looks gorgeous. Tell you what, a beautiful day for the middle of winter. I've just stopped here on this single track. It's real sandy, looks pretty tight. We've got some whoops straight ahead of me here, so it's going to be pretty tough. It's definitely an MX Enduro focused track, but I don't know, I want to give it a go on the 790 and see how she goes. Probably going to take traction control completely off. I want to make sure I've got lots of power going to that rear wheel in this boggy sand. And apart from that, we'll just give it a blast and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, here we go. So as you can see, we're in rally mode, ABS off-road, slip, NA. So we've turned the traction control off for this sandy section. And let's see how we go. Straight to some whoops. Tight. Log. Oh, whoops. Wow, it's sandy. it's tight. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was a close one. I think I would have fit, but best to be safe than sorry. All right, we keep going. Whoa, some big hitters in here. Oh, where's this path going? I'm off path. There we go. Whoa, big sandy gravel. Oh, that's a horrible mixture. Oh, nearly went down. Alright, that looks like the end of it. That was pretty fun at the start, not so fun at the end. Alrighty, so turns out that wasn't the end of the single track, and it just keeps on going. Really tight now. Whoa, the gravel there. Kind of muscle a big old adventure bike is hard work. Whoa, what do we got? And we're back on. The single track continues. Ah. Blind. Whoa. Oh. Oh my gosh. I tell you, I am exhausted after that one. Now, don't get me wrong, you can ride these bikes fast as long as you're nice and smooth, you pick your line, and you really let the bike do as much of the work as you can. But in those tight single track areas where you can really start to feel the weight of the bike a bit more, particularly when you hit slow corners or sandy sections, it's when you really need some strength, some fitness, some endurance, just to be able to handle those things. Now, I don't like carrying pannier bags unless I'm riding a big overnight trip. So everything goes in this backpack. So these little cinch straps here really help store away jackets when it gets too hot. Oh. Alrighty, I'm gonna take a moment, try and catch my breath by the bike here. If you haven't already, please be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one here. I'm hoping my way out of here isn't quite as gnarly as that, or I'm gonna be a mess by the time I get home.